Live free, be happy. LFBH.
Only Soulja I be.
The last real nigga
Still with Master P. I do this for the.
and I do this for
Yeah. A lot of these. Keep
This is
talking,
unreal, man.
Nigga, keep rap hustling, but don't go to talking that gangster shit. I got money now. What you think? I won't send that hit. You're dead wrong.
my 4 long. It won't leave your head.
Ooh, it really would knock it off your shoulder. Ooh, niggas live with cold, yeah. I remember I was right there when he saw that bitch.
Man.
Nigga,
So
take
that's when
that nigga down. Whoa, they was talking shit on the
wrong. Is that when y'all made it in that era? Because I remember
we made it.
Y'all was always
We
together.
made it right then.
Because y'all went
We did Thugged Out for Me.
Yeah.
We did Thugged Out for Me in the club for me. We did in the club too, in the club. Me and him did 2 for my album in the club. And then I did that hook, and then I did 2 for him. I did Whoa That.
Yeah.
Whoa That. Make it happen, nigga. Holla at me. Whoa That.
Yeah, we did.
I know with me, ever since they freed me, I've been thugging with Krazy. I'm trying to tell you, Slim was the type of dude, if he fuck with you, you understand me, he fuck with you. If he don't, he don't. I know I put my hand on the Bible, man. What's that? I'm crazy, bitch, up. What's that? I'm sitting in front of your door, yo. I'm outside, bitch, let go ride. That's how he was. What's that? I'm crazy. I say, Slim, bitch, you know what I'm doing, bitch. I'm moving night with the family. What y'all watching, bitch? I'm gonna pull up. That's how that dude was. Like, that dude always wanted to hang with me. Like, he just had a love for me.
Yeah.
I always say this. Like, when me and Slim had all fallen out, and I had so many people against me, I was like, damn, what the fuck happened?
Right.
Like, we went back home with P to do a performance. And we was at, I'll never forget, it was the Singer Theater in New Orleans. And that bitch was jam-packed. And when I came on the stage, now before I went to No Limit, I was doing my Chopper song. I was the hottest nigga in the city. But when I got to No Limit and I came on the stage, I looked out in the crowd and people just looking, mugging. I said, wow, that was my first time coming back home.
And if any song you perform, that's supposed to be the one that...
Because I had ran that city before I got the P. I was thinking No Limit was the next level. But when I came back home, people was mad with me. And I could see it, you know, people ain't know I'm one with everybody. My blessing from God, I could just feel so much energy.
You're an empath.
Yeah, so when I looked out in the crowd, I saw my people, I had my people, because my project right by the Singer Theater. So everybody walked over there, but I looked in the front, I saw Slim out there.
Yeah.
So it was like, I said, damn, we started doing the song, and everybody was just looking. I said, wow.
And at that time, they was still, my folks was in shock at that time. Because even with No Limit and Cash Money and
that's how God planted the beat.
Yeah.
Let me tell you a secret. When Cash Money came up, because that's what it was, Cash Money was big now. But when Cash Money came up, before they came up, he had the opportunity to sign Baby.
Yeah.
That's big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a New Orleans. It's like some shit, Megatron, what's that shit used to be where they combine all the robots together?
Oh, that Transform
Power Rangers. Transformers of power. All the things combined and become the most powerful. At the time he was looking at it, like P have his street people that hung around him from the Cali. Baby have his Magnolia people and all them people. People was beefing in the street. And all those people would have been hanging around each other. But all of them dudes was beefing in the streets.
Yeah, so you can have them in the same space.
Once you bring them onto the label, all these people, now everybody around you, it's going to be bad.
And remember, just think about how Death Row was with the blood and Crip thing.
Niggas out here tripping because we be rolling with the road. They try to play a hate, but they can't fade us though. We be rolling through the neighborhood. Yeah, we be going down. Come on, with that funky sound. Woo, that's that pop. Never let the Eve off the buddy trap me. Cause when you see me, nigga, you better holler at me.
That's
yeah, that nigga Pac was, that motherfucker Pac was that nigga, dog.
Yeah.
That nigga Pac was that.
That man used to touch.
Oh, that nigga Pac was that nigga, dog.
That music, man.
I appreciate it, bro.
Who was the oldest between y'all two?
Pac.
Because he was young.
Yeah, Pac the oldest.
Pac about 5 years old.
Yeah, Pac 5 years old.
71.
Yeah, Pac.
But to me, your voice is a mixture of Pac, of course, Fiend, and Mr. Magic. I swear to God.
All right, I'll give it to you. That's not bad. You know, when I heard of Fiend, I'm the baddest mother alive. A lot of people don't know about that song. I'm the baddest young brother alive. Word on the streets. Woo, I got a car to key. That nigga Fiend was hot.
He was.
I love Fiend though.
His
Between
voice.
me and Fiend, I ain't gonna lie, we never do nothing and do this and that because he loyal to that old No Limit. And I came in and me and P got so tight.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you something, me and Fiend have a bind. Like from that 17 where he from, my first CEO was Roderick Smith. A Hard Head Records. I love him like my brother. He got killed. But Fiend brother died and Roderick caught. His older brother. And Roderick was best friends. So I always root for Fiend. I'm always
his name. His brother was Kevin Bailey.
Yeah, that was his brother. And Roderick, my CEO, they was best friends. Roderick was from Hollywood. So they was a lot of people don't know Roderick, but Roderick was one of the realest niggas you could ever see.
You said his name a lot.
Yeah, and he loved Fiend. He loved Fiend. Like Fiend was, he talked about Fiend all the time. He wanted Fiend to sound with Hard Heads. Yeah. Like that was his dream, but he got killed. I think he would have made it happen. Because he really had, he ain't just was no rapper interest. He really had love for Fiend. Yeah. So Roderick was somebody that was so instrumental in my life. So every time I see Fiend, I think about Roderick and I think about the stories he told me that nobody don't know. He told me a lot of stories about Fiend brother, and he get emotional when he used to tell me the stories because he loved the dude. Yeah. And that's why I root for Fiend.
Yeah. And that's before Fiend was Fiend too.
This was before he was Fiend, I knew him because of Roderick. But he was with Big Boy at the time. Yeah. But when I was with Hard Heads, Fiend was with Big Boy. Right. And I just knew so many stories about him, and they had a group called Black Menace. Roderick used to tell these stories about them. Like all of them was his rappers before they became Big Boy. Yeah. So Roderick used to just tell me, and I used to sit and listen. We drank Hennessy and he'd tell me the stories. So when he got killed, every time I lay eyes on them dudes, I could remember those was the stories that Roderick told me. Yeah. So that's how I be for Fiend, and me and Mr. Servo been knowing each other since we was young. Right. And I root for those dudes. Like I just root for those dudes. Like I have me and X was somebody that was big when she was doing it's payback time. It's payback time. Her old hit in New Orleans. I could sing it word for word. I used to go to Club Polo, Club Adidas, and her song was the hottest song in there. And we on the floor. I see all the girls out there singing it. I get out there and sing it too, so I can get some of them fine-haired girls. And we be
still the best.
Yeah, she was. Me and X was like, and then she was working at. When I blew up, she was working at Peaches Records, and I used to see her all the time. And I used to say, man, look at Mama, you know. Mia X to me was like a goddess in the game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She still is.
But I always tell people my favorite female artist from New Orleans is the Ghetto Twins. My God. I say, bro, I tell somebody all the time, besides Alamo, you know, that was my partner with Murder Inc. Yeah. Alamo was awesome.
I remember,
yeah, Alamo, she was the shit. But it's like, it's the Ghetto Twins, Mia X, then Alamo to me. That's my favorite.
Of all time?
Nola, remember them?
I remember Nola. Nola was hot.
They was with SUAVE House.
Yes, with SUAVE. I remember them girls. They was called.
They was from New Orleans too, right? And that's why Nola like.
SUAVE House was a shit. I used to bang SUAVE House. Tony Draper.
Oh yeah. That was my shit.
SUAVE House was the #1 label back when P used to say he was the #1 label.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But then after about a year, he was the #1
label. Took over,
yeah. What I say?
Live free and be happy, baby.
This your boy Krazy alias Doc Holiday, 504 boy, thugged out with my homie. Man. Y'all know how we do it, man. Salute, number soldiers worldwide.
No, it ain't no limit. 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 Ain't no limit to my hustle. No limit to my muscle. I've been grinding, gotta make it out the struggle. No, it ain't no limit. 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 Ain't no limit to my work. No limit to my shine. I've been grinding. I got money on my